Welcome back, everybody. This is Retro Challenge Gamer, and we are back after failing miserably a couple floors up. So,
look, they like those gaps. Oops. Oh, you almost missed that.
Alright, well, these guys, I guess now at this stage in the game, are pretty damaging, with only one heart every time you touch them. So, yeah, they can be somewhat damaging in this stage of the game. However, in later dungeons, once you hit the Dark World, enemies start becoming... oh gosh, okay, arrows ineffective. Got it. I was wondering if arrows would do any damage to them, but now we know. The more you know. All right.
Yeah, really.
Where did that come from anyway?
I don't know.
I think it was like on NBC or something.
What? The more you know?
Yeah, that phrase with the little jingle. But
oh look, it's a little worm.
oh gosh, and these are the things I died against. No, don't you dare get away from me.
What are those? Are those worms? Do they look like
They're little Moldorm babies, and oh, you'll see the mama soon enough. But yay, compass! Now we know where the dungeon boss is. How useless. Back to what I was saying though. But yeah, in the later Dark World dungeons, some of the normal enemies will be doing like 2 hearts, 3 hearts worth of damage, and some of the later bosses can do up to words of like 6 hearts or more, and it's just crazy damage unless you can collect armor to protect against some of that. So it's pretty nuts how hard this game can get in the later stages. And you know what? We're probably gonna have to deal with that because I'm not picking up any of the armor. But I will say this: the armor.
Look, there's a little Triceratops.
No, we're not having them as pets.
Dang it!
But the armor actually doesn't show up until way late in this game, honestly. I mean, the first armor, the blue mail, comes up in, what is it? In Dungeon 5. And the red mail doesn't show up until... oh, no!
You're gonna die.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You gotta fall down from the top on this hole. And that's the only way you're gonna land. Whew, not on the stars. And we have the Moon Pearl, which is basically useless in this dungeon. The only use for the Moon Pearl is to make sure you don't turn into a bunny when you get into the Dark World. That is its only use. So this is actually one of the few times where...
so did the Moon Pearl actually come from the moon, and is it a real pearl?
I have absolutely no idea. It looks like a pearl,
That's
but...
the next ring you're gonna get me, right?
Sure, I wonder how much that's gonna cost. The Moon Pearl ring. Well, like millions of dollars! Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is one of the few instances where the item of the dungeon does not help you in any way in the dungeon itself. But here is the Moldorm Mama. Oh, yes.
The biggest worm I've ever seen.
Oh, well. Because it kind of is. Anyway, the weak point is its tail. Look at that. And it's kind of like you kind of have to chase it, but you have to be careful because it could switch back on you at any time and hit you with its huge noggin.
Like that?
No, it hasn't hit me yet. Look at my hearts. I'm full health. Ooh, did I even hit its tail at that point? Oh gosh, and if you hit its head, it bounces you back, which as you can see, would knock you into a pit. Down to the next floor below. Oh gosh, now it's really
look,
pissed.
Like its eyes rolling.
Yep, now it's really pissed. Oh no!
You know those eyes that roll on the, that, I don't know, I guess they're called googly eyes?
Googly eyes.
You use them for crafts.
Oh, I know.
I'm not sure what they're called, but
yeah, you find them at like Michael's or Joann's or something.
Yeah.
Little googly eyes.
Because that worm's eyes look like googly eyes.
Yeah, well, here we are. We're gonna try this again. And make sure we don't... no! Oh, come on. Let's try... oh my goodness. 3rd time's a charm, people. We're gonna get this right. What makes this boss so annoying for many players is that no matter how much damage you do to him, every time you fall and you come back to his arena, it's as if you're starting the fight brand new. All the damage you did has been undone, and you have to restart the battle from scratch. So yeah, that's what makes him so annoying, because it's very easy to...
I'm sorry.
It's very easy to fall off, and...
googly eyes.
And the thought of having to restart is just crazy!
Oh, I like the googly eyes. I'm sorry.
2 floors. Hold on. We are back, and we just pretty much...
How did you do that? That was fast.
We did a splice cut, that's what we did.
Googly eyes. I'm gonna rename that. It's a, what is it called? A Moldorm?
Moldorm.
Moldorm? I'm calling it Googly Eyes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, people, this is now no longer known as Moldorm. It is Googly Eyes.
Yay!
And it is,
Rename something.
and it is pissed. We need to, I think 2 more hits should do it, but these last 2 hits are some of the worst. Oh gosh, get away.
Oh, yeah. Googly Eyes.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo! 4 times. Alright, that ain't so bad, but
Aw, Googly Eyes. Bye-bye.
that's okay. We might see him later in the game. Who knows? Alright, and contrary to a previous video, they actually got the colors wrong. Red should be the color of
Tower?
power, yes. Instead, they put it as wisdom. What we got in the previous video was the blue pendant, which they called the pendant of power. And the only color they got right is the green pendant, which was the pendant of courage. They actually changed this up in Ocarina of Time, where the Goron's ruby is red, power, sapphire, wisdom, and then Kokiri emerald is, what is it, courage. So
Yeah, well, I'm redoing the colors.
they kind of redid them for you after
No,
this.
I'm gonna redo the colors. See, it's got to be purple
Oh,
for wisdom,
oh yeah.
and
Oh no! Why did I just do that? Oh no!
what was I gonna say?
Oh jeez.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know, something about colors.
Oh yeah, topaz
Yeah?
for bravery.
Yep.
For bravery. And I forgot the other color. Gray.
Alright, we are entering the Lost Woods for the first time, but when I first played this game, I was lost in this area several times. Like, actually many, many times. And, I would come across the Master Sword in the upper left area of this forest, and I'd be like, how can I get that? Hey, look, mushroom! We may not have any need for this, but you can take this to the old witch at the far eastern side near the Eastern Palace, and she'll give you a small, nice little present. But we may not need it in this particular run
I
through.
actually say you should not pick up mushrooms because you never know what hallucinations they can give you.
Link's a secret dark addict.
Don't
He likes the
say
shrooms.
that.
He likes the shrooms.
Hey, just like Mario.
Oh, Mario's a shroom addict.
Weird.
They give him special powers.
Topaz, amethyst, and gray. Oh yeah, it's onyx.
Onyx. That's black, actually, right? Anyway,
Yes, it's actually black.
we now have our our mandatory sword upgrade. This is the one sword upgrade we allow ourselves.
Is this the Master Sword?
Yes, this is the Master Sword.
Why do they keep having multiple Master Swords with different designs? I don't get.
Actually, it's technically, according to Skyward Sword, which pretty much links all the games together in one ultimate origin story, it's all one sword. It's all the same sword, just linked up by multiple timelines, multiple heroes, stuff like that. So it's all the same sword. But, oh no! Zelda's in trouble! When I first played this game, I actually thought I could get there in time. Like, there was a time limit. And only if you got to the sanctuary in time could you save Zelda and her capture would not happen. This is false. And I totally went the wrong way. This is not going to help her in the least. Okay, I am really just taking my time. Link's just being
You're
leisurely
just
about it.
running. You're running. That's not taking time. That's just speed work.
Nope, this is running.
Oh.
This is running with the Pegasus shoes, but
Oh.
yeah, but it doesn't really matter how fast or how slow you get to the sanctuary. She is going to be kidnapped wherever you like it or not. It's just story-driven. Anyway.
It's always story driven.
Most of the time. Oh gosh, I can't see where I'm running.
I guess that's the chapel.
Oh yes, and oh, we didn't make it in time. Oh noes. And I think this is actually one of the few instances where in the early game, in the early part of the series, where someone dies right in front of you and then disappears without a trace. It's like magic!
Link is magic. He's my next husband.
Uh-oh. So you're gonna marry magic or marry Link? You said Link is magic. I don't understand.
Depends on how you look at it.
I guess so. But we go back to basically where we started the game, back to Hyrule Castle. But this time, we're not going in, sneaking in, trying to find Zelda and get her out of there. We're actually storming the castle! That's it, man. We're taking the fight to them, and I am totally running away bravely! Run away bravely! Oh gosh! Get away! Too many guards. See ya!
Now if that could happen in real life.
Sometimes it does, unfortunately. People can slip by guards unnoticed.
What have you done in a past life?
I don't know. Alright, and this is where you basically need the Master Sword, is this little electro gizmo thing. It will not respond to anything but a single swipe of the Master Sword. So yeah, you're kind of mandated to get the Master Sword.
Dark Knights?
Dark
Knights?
No, well, no, they're more like
Clobbersons.
they're more like Mace and Sickle Knights or what have you.
Clobbersons.
Oh gosh,
I am naming them Clobbersons.
Clobbersons. Okay,
Yeah!
because they clobber you with their mace.
Well, I could call them maces, but that's not what they're supposed to be. Masons are the ones to do all the mortar and bricks.
Yeah.
That's a mason, so I can't call them masons, so they're Clobbersons.
Alright, well... whoa, here's a new type of soldier. No matter where you are in the room, even if they have not spotted you yet, they immediately know you're there, and then they're going to come rushing at you. And this is very silly. You get a key for a door in the exact same room. You might as well just have made that a shutter, and just killed all the enemies in the room, so I'm not exactly sure the reasoning for that. Anyway, the higher up you get in the tower, the darker it gets, because there's black magic going on. And with all that black magic, it means all the rooms are dark. Totally, that's exactly right, yeah. Anyway, we got torches here, conveniently, if I can light them right. And apparently I can't light through these small little walls, so... how do I...
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. When you're... Yeah, the Master Sword has an extra power, and this is reminiscent of the sword beams from the very first Zelda. If you're at full health, and you have the Master Sword or its greater strength equivalents, you can actually shoot sword beams out of your sword, as long as you have full health. And this is actually very useful against some of the earlier Dark World bosses. Some of the later bosses in the Dark World actually are immune to the sword beams, so that becomes not as useful anymore. But it's very handy against peon enemies like these soldiers. So you can just like totally annihilate them from a distance, and they're just like, no, can't help myself. But run into your beams. Although it does attract the attention of everybody in the room, so you gotta watch out for that. Ooh, another point. Arrows, bombs. We start off with the capability of carrying, I think, 30 arrows and 10 bombs. There is a way, which I will point out later in this series, that you can increase the amount of bombs and arrows you can carry. However, I don't think we're going to be doing that, because that's against my minimalist run. So I want to see if we can go through the entire game with just 10 bombs and 30 arrows maximum. Ooh! Oh yes. Thank you, Sahasrara. We cannot harm Agahnim by any means we have in our disposal. Neither by the Master Sword, nothing. Even though the Master Sword is supposedly able to dispel evil, repel it, whatever, strangely the Master Sword is powerless against Agahnim, who is clearly evil, so I don't understand that loophole. So we gotta turn Aganim's own magic against him. No, I mean, I just don't understand the loophole where the Master Sword can't harm somebody who's clearly evil. But we have to turn the magic against him, and only the Master Sword can turn that against the magic against Agahnim. Oh gosh, getting hurt. Getting hurt, getting hurt! Getting hurt! Stupid archers! Wow, that was actually more damaging than I thought.
I'm sorry. Damage is as damage does.
Now here's what I don't get. We're at the top of the Hyrule Castle Tower, and there's like bottomless pits here. Where the heck do they go? They clearly...
Dungeon.
I guess that's a quick trip to your jail cell, I guess. Oh! The music is ominous. It has changed. Oh no! Did we get here in time? He has been waiting for us. Oh no, how cruel.
Oh, poor Zelda.
Link, what are you doing? Go around the dais and slash him. Do something. I don't know. Oh wait, we can't do anything because Master Sword can't harm him. Oh.
I'm sorry. I gotta tell Robin Williams I'm sorry. His daughter disappeared.
Oh yeah, his daughter just disappeared to the Dark World. Sorry, Robin. we gotta go save her now. So we gotta
We'll save your daughter for you, Robin.
yeah, we gotta knock this guy off first, and then we'll go save her. So oh, here's a little cheap trick. So where'd he go? You're just left in this room with no way out. Well, you just slash the drapery here and you go into the secret room. Simple as that. And here is the start of a very popular boss mechanic in later Zelda games. It is the mechanic of, what is it? Slingshotting power or magic or obstacles or projectiles back at the boss, using either your sword or some other item. And it actually all originated here from this battle with Agahnim. So, yep. So some of the ping pong tossing back and forth.
That's what it's called, ping pong.
Yeah, the tossing back and forth the magic energy from Link to the Past with Ganon and his Phantom. Yeah, it originated from here. And anytime you encounter Phantom Ganon or any sort of... yeah, like Zelda when she was possessed by Ganon in Twilight Princess, you had to knock back the magic back at her. It all originated from Agahnim here. This is where it was introduced, that concept. Of course, it's very simplified because this is the first iteration of this concept, so it's kind of simple. But you get the idea. He's very easy. It's kind of one of the more boring boss battles, honestly. You just sit there and wait, and those are pointless to us. Those just split. Oh, when he goes to the top center of the screen here, you want to get the heck out of the way. You cannot dodge or block his lightning. And he typically does that after, I think, every 4 normal energy bolts. Hey, cool. We have defeated him. We're moving on to the Dark World. At first... hey, yeah. Not so much. The Dark World's harder. When I first played this game, I thought I was nearing the end of the game here, and I was like, hey, I'll get to save her, and then I'm like, oh, wait, no. We still have another half of the game left to go. More than half, actually. Nice little backdrop there. Shows this Death Mountain in the background, and I think that's Ganon's tower. Right in front of the sunset there.
Well, from here it looks like he has a clean house, but I've never personally been in Ganon's house.
It's probably far from clean. It's probably crawling with minions. So now we have a new objective. Collecting the 7 maidens. So 3 pendants. That collection quest is over. We are now tasked with another set. And so thus begins another video after this one. See you later.